Hi everybody and welcome on Let's Cook with Cecile. Today I had the choice on the subject. It was either telling you how to twist your Thanksgiving menu with maybe French stuff, which was not very interesting for you because Thanksgiving is so American, or either thinking of your health, and this is what I chose. Today is going to be how to use very important ingredients that help you not to manufacture too much acid and mucus in your body. I don't know if I'm expressing myself properly here. We make acid and gluten makes acid and mucus in your body. So today it's going to be gluten-free, wheat-free actually, sugar-free and dairy-free. So I help you to, easier go through this season without catching something like a virus or a bacteria, because viruses love mucus. So the less you give them mucus, the less they're going to be interested in you. So they'll go to the neighbor. So today, ingredients that are important for you, like full of interesting properties, nuts that we'll use in our salad, and garlic, antiviral by itself. We have mustard. It's a green one. It's just more interesting because we want it to be tasty. Curry with curcuma in it. Turmeric-based curry. Which is plenty of anti-inflammatory properties and stuff. And so we have fresh stuff in here. We have rocket. We have cucumber, carrot, and grapefruit. We have apple cider vinegar, unfiltered, organic, raw, with the mother in it. This is a medicine in itself. We have avocado oil. I love avocado oil. I have the one for the salad and I have the one for frying. And I have almond powder here, ground almonds. And I have my organic chicken because we're going to make some nuggets, but the interesting nuggets, the intelligent nuggets. So it's very easy to make very tasty, gourmet-like, crunchy nuggets without, you're going to see, without the usual undesirable stuff that would feed your mucus and acidity inside. And of course, we'll have cookies. We cannot be sick and not having cookies, or if we want not to get sick, the best way is still to have cookies when they are made properly. So here, dangerous cookies are not dangerous because we are not using wheat, we are using spelt. We are using walnuts, we are using coconut oil. And this is not sugar, this is xylitol. Xylitol, is the stuff they put in your chewing gum so you don't get cavities. It's the same in the cookies. It's going to protect your teeth against cavities, and on top of it, it doesn't move at all your blood sugar. So for the kids, it's great because no sugar rush and etc. And here we have that the little cocoa nibs, raw cocoa nibs, to add to your anything you want when you're making pastry, which add more antioxidant and taste. My trusted essential oil here, orange. So this way I don't need to mutilate a whole orange to give some orange taste to my stuff. Just 1 or 2 drops of that is enough. And eggs, free range, organic, don't use the other one. Bon, alors, so we'll start with the cookies because we are going to make it as if you were doing it for real. So to get organized, you have to have the cookies first, so they have some time to cool off before you start with the chicken nuggets and the salad. So this is perfectly logical. We ground the walnuts first. Là. Yeah, it's good. And then we make it hyper complicated and very difficult. Don't worry, we'll make the difficult stuff next month when we'll do Christmas stuff. I'm keeping the difficult things for Christmas. I promise I'll make you completely unhealthy, disgusting stuff for next month. Okay, these. Là. See how difficult it is? Voila. And I remind you that you'll have the full recipe on my website. Voila. Let's see. Ah bah voilà. It's so complicated, so difficult. Okay. Bon, don't cut your finger. Don't do like me, actually. Never do that. Take a spoon. I'm not a good example. Voilà. Bon. Bon. Alors, I prepared a cookie sheet with some parchment in here, and up, like for any other cookies. See how long it took us to make these cookies? Alors, of course, if you prefer small cookies, you take a smaller spoon. It exists. You don't need to have the big size. What do you say, large size? Voilà. And you can, of course, change the flavor. If you like, I like it too, but it changed a little bit to put orange, but you can perfectly use cinnamon. Cinnamon is good to keep, to help you absorb your iron in the body. So in here, since we have some in the walnuts, well, it's going to be a little one in here. Voila. We flatten them a little. Là. And of course, we can perfectly decorate it with a little bit of walnut or more cocoa nibs, or you choose. The only thing is, please don't cover them with sugar icing at the end. It wouldn't be counterproductive. In the oven, 375. We'll see about certainly 20 minutes because they are nice and thick. We'll check them. Okay, so now the interesting part, the chicken. Alors, I didn't take any filet because I like thighs. To me, thighs are much more tasty and moist than filet. Filet can turn dry very easily. So that's why we're gonna make tiny little things like that, bite size. And we're gonna put them in a little bowl here and season them and let them kind of, macerate with the seasoning. Well, we'll prepare the salad. This is a good organization here. See, we are just, if you want to remove, alors this is a very good organic chicken. It's a little bit, you don't necessarily need to remove all the fat. Fat is good for taste. You don't want to remove the fat. I like fatty stuff. No, don't you? You don't like fatty stuff. It's important, fatty stuff. And voila. You'll see, if you never used thighs like that before, you'll see the difference. After you use that, I don't think you're going to go back to a regular breast, And voila. It makes little cubes. Why having something flat when you can have nice little bite-sized cubes like that? See, this is also very difficult and very long. Now, of course, it is something you can prepare in advance. You can have your little chicken cubes like that made the day before and kept in a bowl. No, not that. seasoned, ready to use. Voilà. I'm going to remove that. Up. So, to season it, of course, the curry powder. Alors, it's really up to your taste. Hein. Important to add always pepper when you have curry, because pepper is important to absorb your turmeric, the turmeric that is already in the curry powder. You want to add some oil. Alors, bon, if you have some melted, where is my soap? If you have how do you call that? Stiff coconut oil, you can put coconut oil. Otherwise, you use any type of oil. I like avocado oil in here. You can add some, I don't know, soy sauce if you want. You can add some crushed garlic, but I'm gonna keep it for the salad. But you can put, more. You can put the crushed garlic in the chicken and in the salad. Hein? Tout à fait. Okay, so this is ready. It's gonna wait until it gets cooked. I'm gonna show you that later. We're gonna cook it rolled in the almond instead of flour to make it crisp. So I'm gonna keep it there. And now let's see about the salad. Alors, rocket, arugula, I don't know how you want to call it. It's funny, I was in Britain a month ago and I discovered they were calling it roquette the way we do it in French. They were even writing it the way we write it in French. Go figure. Alors, I have a funny little tool. I love this little tool. One of the secrets to make funny salad is to change the way you're using the veggies. And what I love is that. This is a tool that I got at the Chinese grocery store. I go very often over there. I got that to make my papaya salad. Green papaya salad is so good. But I don't really see how to make it. It's not really something you want to do in winter. I don't even know if we have papaya salad right now. Green papaya available now. But anyway, using that is a little switch from the regular way of grating your carrots. And as soon as you change the way you grate it, it's going to change the taste. It's just simple. Voila, it's funny. Now I use that thing with everything I put in my salad now. Alors, for the cucumber, I prefer to grate it, to peel it first, because I'm not sure this one is organic. If it were organic, maybe I would leave the skin on, but in the doubt, I remove it. And of course, exactly the same thing. Up. See how technical it is today. Now we're going to start being technical when I'll take care of the grapefruit. I'll show you. Bon, so all of that. Voilà, so you stop when you start the middle, when it's getting too soft. And now here we go. That. So of course you need a properly cutting knife. Huh? You don't do that with, see? This is so pretty. You remove the segments. Well, you use this technique for so many things when Alors oui, why not oranges, are you going to ask? Because oranges are acidifying, not the grapefruit. You don't want to use oranges during the winter. I know, especially not already made orange juice. So it's much better to use grapefruit and lemon, but I wouldn't add lemon like that to a salad. If you like straight lemon and pieces of lemon in your salad, do it. I like grapefruit. Là. It's gonna be nice and colorful. Voila. And oop, we can even get some of the juice left. So now I'm gonna show you how to make your salad dressing in 2 seconds. Alors, as I told you, I have some, I'm gonna use that, some vinegar, mustard. See how it's very complicated? Bon, alors you choose your mustard carefully. Ah, and also you want that. Where is my, up. So complicated. Voila, up. Crushed garlic, up. That. Alors, vinegar. This vinegar is actually a medicine. You never get it filtered, always cloudy and raw, and you'll see how it's gonna do, how it's gonna make your health much better. Voila. So you know, see how we make it complicated in France when we make a vinaigrette. Hop là, zou. That's it. Finished. And then we'll stir it just before we eat, just before we serve, and we can drizzle a little bit. Voila. I know. Very difficult. Voilà. Bon, alors, now, everything is ready. We just have to wait for the cookies. So I'll do a little bit of cleaning in here, and we'll come back when it's time to finish up with the chicken, and we'll have the cookies ready at that time. I'm coming back right now. So, cookies are ready, salad is ready. So now we just need, what is left is just the nuggets. It's very easy, see? Alors, what I have in here is almond flour that I added a little bit of wheat germ. I couldn't resist. You could add some salt and pepper if you want, but I already put so much stuff in there. It's up to you, it's a choice. Very easy, you just have to roll it in there. In here I have some high heat avocado oil. Make sure it's a high heat one, not the same as the one you use for salad. This one cannot stand high heat. And voila, you roll your little things in there. I don't even bother rolling them in egg or something like that before. If you put enough oil in here, it's gonna stick by itself. Hop là. You can put more at once. Roll them in here. So I put quite a lot of oil. Usually I don't put so much, but it's a good quality oil anyway, and for a change. I'm going to lower the temperature a little bit. Voila. And when that is ready, it's going to be time to eat. The interest also of using almonds instead of flour is almonds are another source of protein. and oil. But it's much tastier than flour, of course. It makes a nice little crust. You'll see that at the end. Up. See, we're gonna work in batches, not to put too much at once. It's very quick. Alors, one thing to add is you can perfectly use the same technique with fish. You know, you can use a nice, something that holds well, like a haddock, for instance. You can use haddock and cut little pieces like that and roll them in almonds, or even in coconut. Shredded unsweetened coconut works well. See, it's making little nuggets. I can't wait to see how my little camera users are gonna like that. My completely American guys here. Each time it's an adventure. I forces them to eat and finish their plate. I traumatize them. Okay. See how quickly it goes? Remember to use organic chicken, because in this country, in Europe we don't have this problem, because in Europe most of what is added to the chicken food is not authorized. But in here, unfortunately, it is. So you have just to make sure you have good quality pure chicken. Okay, I'm gonna let that cook for a minute or two, and then we come back to try everything at once and eat it. Okay, we are all done. So yeah, I had to remove them. I didn't want them to be overcooked, so they are ready now on a plate and they are nice and hot. And so we have to quickly get ready in here. So we have the salad. Là, we stir it. We didn't stir it because we didn't want it to be too cooked by the dressing. So here we have salad there. Là, and then we have some nuggets, horrible little nuggets. But of course, if you have nuggets addict that absolutely need something to a sauce or something, voilà, bon, if you need ketchup, go ahead with ketchup, as long as you stay away from Miracle Whip. You can go and dig and try that. So George is not there to try, but I do it for him. And I'm sure that this is so fresh. You know, having the veggies cut like that makes a huge difference. Well, it's a little bit Asian in the preparation, in the look of it, but why not? It changes. So these are a delicacy, and that. But I'm not going to touch these now because I have to finish that first, but I can tell you that you have to try. Of course, if you like it with more chocolate, melt a little bit of good chocolate and drizzle it on top. That's it, not more than that. I'll see you next month. Try that. And next month is going to be horribly Christmassy. Nothing healthy at all, so take advantage of something healthy right now. I'll see you next month. Thank you for watching. Okay. Alors, that.
George.